Welcome to Elementary Python for CBSE. Today we are going to discuss CSV files. CSV stands for comma separated values. As the name suggests, CSV files stores data in tabular format in terms of rows and columns as it is done in case of a spreadsheet, where each record consists of one or more fields separated by a delimiter, and the default delimiter is the comma. That is why the name comma separated values. However, we may use any other delimiter. CSV files are processed like text files, and they can be processed using the text file procedures. They are human readable. That means once we have created any text file, we have stored some content in the CSV file, we can read the content directly as in case of text file. So it requires translation to binary form when processing is done, file processing is done. The CSV module of Python can be used to work with CSV files. They provide functionality for CSV files. The reader and the writer objects of the CSV module read and write delimited sequences as records. We need to import the CSV module in our Python program to work with CSV files. We can open the file and create a file handle or file object as we have done in case of a text file by specifying a file name, the file mode, whether to read or write, and an optional new line argument which will ensure that no translation of end of line character takes place. We will see the use of new line character while reading the content from a CSV file in an example. For writing data in a CSV file, a writer object needs to be created which is linked with the file handle or file object using the writer method of the CSV module. Writer object is equal to csv.writer with file object as argument. To read data from a CSV file, a reader object has to be created, and the syntax for creating a reader object is equal to csv.reader with file object as argument. We can use the close method with the file object or file handle to close a CSV file. For writing data in CSV format, a writer object is created and linked with the file object. This is the syntax we have already discussed. The writer object provides two methods. One is write row and another is write rows, with the data to be written passed as argument, where this write row method, it writes a single record at a time, and write rows can write multiple records simultaneously. We will see example of both. So we are using the write rows method to write simultaneously many records. We have opened the file in write mode. We have imported the CSV module. Then we are creating the writer object CSV RT using the writer method and passing the file handle f as argument. Then in the write rows method, we are passing a nested list to store records of 3 different students using write rows. As we know, write rows method is used for writing multiple records simultaneously. When we are writing this, we have not used the optional new line argument in the first example, and here it is the same example but with the new line argument having nothing. So this will write additional new line characters to the file. We'll see in a while. We'll run the program and see the difference. Whereas this will not write the new line characters. It will suppress the writing of the new line characters or the end of line character, which is the new line character by default. Let us see the example. This is the first program where we are writing a list of records, a list of lists or a nested list using write rows method. Let us run this program. It will not show anything to us because it has already written the content, and as no error has occurred, that means it has successfully written the records in the file. In which file it has written? It has written in file1.csv. We may directly open it to see the content. This has created an Excel file. You can see the information Microsoft Excel comma separated values file. And now we see that one new line character is in between the different records. We will run this second program with the new line argument to suppress the end of line character. Let us run this. It has successfully returned to the file Now this time the file is file 2, and let us see the content of the file 2. This time it has not written the new line characters. For reading data from the CSV file, we need to create a reader object, and we can link it with the file object using the reader method. This reader method loads the data from the CSV file into an iterable after passing the delimited data and removing the delimiter. So it reads the content of the data and removes the delimiter, and then we can fetch data one row at a time or one record at a time using a for loop as it reads the content into an iterable. So this way we can read the content. Let us see the example. Now here we have two examples. One, we are directly reading the individual records. First we have imported the CSV module, then we are opening the file 2 in read mode, suppressing the new line character. Then we are creating a reader object and linking it with the file object or file handler. Then from this CSV read object, which is an iterable, we are reading the individual record and displaying it using the print method. Finally we are closing the file. So this will display the content one record at a time. Now if you want to display individual field or item of each record individually, then we have to use another loop, one variable as counter. Each time we are reading a record, I will increase it by 1. Now for each record in the reader object, display the record number. Then for each item in the record, print individual item. We have used another loop inside the main loop where we are reading different records from the CSV reader object, so that we get individual item from the record. And once we have displayed a particular record, we are increasing the counter. So this will continue till there are records to be read from the reader object. Finally we are closing the file. So this will be the output. Let us run the programs. This is the first one. We are simply reading each record of the reader object. We have already understood the program. So it has displayed the content. Next one, run it. So displays the record. Let us now see an example where we can read or write student records interactively. We are importing the CSV module to work with CSV file. Then we have opened the file studfile.csv in append mode. Remember, we should give the file name extension as CSV to store the data as CSV file or to work with the CSV file. Suppressing the new line character, we are creating a writer object CSVW. We are accepting the user input about the student name, the roll number and the marks secured within a loop, and this loop will continue as long as the variable continue is yes. Initially we are creating an empty list, and as we go on entering name, roll number and marks, we will append the data into the list. After appending marks, we get the complete record. Then we are writing individual record using write row and displaying the message record added successfully. Then we are asking the user whether we want to add more records. If you say yes, then the loop will continue. If you press any other key than the letter yes, Y, then it will close the file. Once the data are written, we want to display the content of the studfile.csv. So we have to open it in read mode, and we have used with open statement so that we don't have to open it separately. Finally we can close the file. We are creating a reader object. From the reader object we are reading individual records or rows. So it will display the content. Let us see the program by running it. It will ask me for the name. So enter your name, roll number is 7 and marks secured. So it will display us the message record added successfully. Want to add more? I give no. It will display all the records of the file. That's all regarding CSV file. Thank you.